Atheist/agnostic form of expressing condolences. I have lived in the US for 20 years now, but I am yet to find an elegant and eloquent phrase to express condolences to somebody upon the death of a close one that does not involve religiosity and prayer. Your family will be in my prayers. My native language is Bosnian, Serbo-Croatian, and we simply say accept my condolences. Can you offer some examples of similar elegant, eloquent, and secular phrases in English that do not imply God, prayers, religion, heaven, etc.?
I find this question somewhat odd, because by far the two most common ways of expressing condolences to someone recently bereaved are in my experience quite secular and non-religious. Sorry for your loss. And my condolences. In my own personal experience, both these phrases are much more common when expressing condolences than your family will be in my prayers or anything like that. The latter type, whether based in religion or more secular versions as in Nate's answer below, might well be said after the basic expression of condolences. Allah, I'm so sorry for your loss, you'll be in my thoughts, but I have not frequently heard it used on its own.
An appropriate secular substitute for prayers is thoughts. Your family will be in my thoughts. It sounds a bit odd if you think about it too hard, but it is a common idiom.
I have seen and I prefer. My deepest sympathies go out to you and your family. Any variation involving sympathy is pretty good to me, because that is exactly what you are feeling. Technically, you are likely feeling empathy because you have likely lost someone you know too, but I just don't like the word for some reason.
A popular phrase is I am sorry for your loss. A variation is I am saddened by your loss. This variation should address, as was pointed out in the comments, that sometimes the word sorry implies blame.
I say I'm so sorry for your loss, and, if I really mean it, which I most often do, if there's anything I can do, let me know. I had a friend tell me the latter several times when I was on the receiving end of his sympathy, and it meant more to me than anything anybody else said, because I knew I just had to ask and he'd be there to help with whatever. It was such a great help that I've since adopted it. I'm religious, so I don't have a completely unbiased perspective, but it's been a very handy way to express sympathy and offer more than just words.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.